strong. You have to believe in yourself. There's nothing that's going to ever stop you if you do that. But do go find a confidant and seek support.
She fell, she fought, and in the end, she emerged victorious. This is the woman of today, and she is made of steel. Come and watch how she slays.
Hi guys, my name is Blanche. Born in Delhi to a nuclear family. Did my schooling here. Professional journey has taken me to various fields, but the one that I've enjoyed the most was trainings. I was working with Wittlinger Beer for 4 years, and then I've taken a sabbatical. I faced sexual and physical abuse that really tore me down. That led to depression, and it just aggravated everything. Being away from friends in Delhi, and then such kind of things transpired. And then in 2009 I was diagnosed with PCOD, but I had to undergo a laparoscopic procedure because the cyst had become hemorrhagic, and it could have led me into a lot of trouble if I wouldn't have gone in for that procedure. So after that, things weren't looking up for me, because PCOD had really pulled me down. Things started looking up for me, and just then in 2017, I happened to meet this guy, and I fell in love with him like head over heels. He was the man for me, that I thought. To my surprise, he left me over someone else, went ahead and got married, and I was completely shattered and completely broken. After struggling for a year, with depression, with all of this, I decided that I wanted to try and speak to my friends and see if I can relive the dream of being a mother despite knowing that I have PCOD. So a doctor friend of mine suggested that I could opt for an IVF procedure, to which I gladly agreed to. After speaking to my parents and my friends, my entire family objected with things like, no one else is going to marry you if you're going to do something like this. You're going to be called a woman of loose character. We are going to boycott you. It just pulled me down so much. But, something in my head just, kept telling me that, no, I should give myself a chance, And I prayed about it. I'm a firm believer of Jesus. So I prayed about it, and I went against all odds, and I went for my IVF procedure. So after a month of that procedure, we didn't find any positive traces of any pregnancy. So I thought that the procedure had failed. But in April 2019, on the 5th of April, if I recollect correctly, I went to the doctor because, I felt like my body was very bloated. And I told the doctor that I think I've got water retention. And they asked me just, for a second opinion, they asked me that I should go in for a pregnancy test. To which, the first 2 tests were negative, and the third one came out positive. So we were all very surprised. They asked me to go in for an ultrasound the next day to confirm if the pregnancy was 100% true or not. To my surprise, I was 5.5 months pregnant when I actually found out. Since we didn't have any other choice and the IVF procedure had come through, I was very happy. My parents were very happy, but we were still struggling with family who was going to boycott me after all. still standing by my decision, with the support of a lot of my friends. I went through it only to realize in the 8th month of my pregnancy, while I was at home, I had 2 eclampsia attacks. So, eclampsia is when you have very high blood pressure and you black out. You cannot breathe, your eyes would roll up. So, I had to be rushed to the hospital only to get a news that the doctor said that I will not be able to go ahead with the pregnancy and they would have to terminate the pregnancy because they won't be able to save both of us. It would either be my baby or it would be me. I requested my doctor friend that I really wanted to do this, and he supported my decision despite all the complications. And the next day, I was taken in for an emergency C-section, and at 12:59 p.m. on the 20th of July, I delivered a healthy baby boy. The feeling of being a mother, after so much of struggle, struggling with PCOD for 11 years, where the doctors had told me clearly that I'm completely infertile. And then societal pressures, like if I would have got married in such a situation, they would have started calling me a banj. That is somebody who cannot conceive. So that kept me going, the want of being a mother, and my friends really stood by me like a rock. My mom, my dad, my stepmom, all of them really supported me. That's what kept me going. So my son is 19 months old now. After so much of struggle, when you wake up next to him and when you see him smile, when he talks to me, when he hugs me, when he calls me mama, it's just everything that I wanted in the world. He completes me, and there's nothing else that's more important to me than him. So for me, what I would like to say to my fellow women, that you are strong. You have to believe in yourself. There's nothing that's going to ever stop you if you do that. But do go find a confidant and seek support. That is very important.